Hello friends, it is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing two things. I am going to unbox this box of snacks that I received from Daily Goodie Box. This is a monthly box that is totally free, and this is the June 2023 box. But before I do that, we're going to do snack and craft. I have been watching videos from Diane Antone Studio, and she has videos on how to make the cutest little birds. Look at these. This is my first attempt at drawing these birds in watercolor. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Then we're going to do some snacks, and then I'm going to finish it off. So bear with me. We're going to start this first because it has to dry. Then I'm going to do the snacks. So I hope that makes sense. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I do unboxings and craft process videos. And I am trying to do more craft process videos because I find that actually more interesting than a lot of the unboxings I do. So let's just get a piece of paper. Here's my piece of paper. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make these cute birds. You're going to need some clean water. Let me set everything up. Got my water. Got my watercolors. And the first thing you're going to do, I'm going to get a brush, clean it off. The first thing you're going to do is make a circle of a bird's body, just with water. That's all I want you to do. I'm going to make two of them. And like I said, this is from Diane's YouTube channel, which I'll leave below. And what do they say? Flattery, sometimes copying is the best form of flattery. She is teaching me how to do the birds, so I'm going to show you how easy it is. So the first bird, I got my two water circles. I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to do blue. And I'm going to make the front of this bird. Just like that. I'm going to actually just let the colors speak for themselves. And then I'm going to make the back portion of the bird. I'm going to do some yellow. And I'm just going to dip the color in there. And do the yellow. Very easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'm going to let that dry. And for the second bird, I'm going to do some orange. Just going to fill in my color and just let it kind of find its way. And then for the back half, I think I'm going to do some green. I'm going to do the back half of the bird. I think this is the back half. And for this one, I kind of want to start a little bit of a tail. Just a little tail here. And I'm going to go back to my first bird. And with the yellow, I'm actually going to do the blue. Because I'm feeling the tail action in the back here with this blue. I'm just going to start a semblance of a tail of some sort. I'm going to come back here. I want this yellow to be a little bit darker because when watercolor dries, it dries much lighter. Now the paper I'm using is just from a journal I have, and it's kind of like watercolor paper or handmade paper. I don't like the journal. I see some hair there. And I've just been ripping out the paper and creating with it. Kind of want to maybe do a little bit of a beak action here. Not too much. So now we got the two birds. And I'm going to let it dry. So now let's see what's in this Daily Goodie Box. I'm going to set this aside. Hopefully it'll dry quickly. If not, I'll have to edit the video. And let's see what's in the snack box. So, like I said, Daily Goodie Box is a free box, and I will leave a link on where you can get it at. I have numerous videos of unboxing it. I love this box. It's such a good box because it's 100% free. You can go to their Facebook page, and I think they're also accepting people off of Twitter if you tweet that you want the box. I really don't know, but I'll leave the links down below. So here it is. You got your goodie box. Like I said, it's 100% free. You don't pay for it. But I do want to tell you, when you do sign up for an account, they're going to ask you a bunch of questions and ask you if you're interested in this product, that product, this product, that product. You want insurance? Do you want information on trips? I have to tell you the truth. I always used to answer no to all the questions because I don't want the spam. So that's just one of my hints to you. Let's open this up. And this is a new box shape. They used to have a more square box. So this is the new flat box. It comes just like this. It's not in like a United States Postal Service box. I think they're trying to cut down on postage. So the first thing is by Gouda. It's these crunchy cheese bites, 7 grams of protein, 110 calories. Then we have ZZ's. They're roasted sunflower kernels. My husband's really going to love this. I'm not going to eat any of the snacks right now because that's just not cool. You don't want to hear me crunching on camera, trust me. So that's the second item. And I've tried these before and they're great. And they're lightly salted as well, which is really cool. Now these Back to Nature, these are plant-based snacks, 130 calories, crispy wheat crackers. I can tell you from experience, I don't like this too much. But like in a pinch, eat it with some cheese. I am just not a fan of these, just me personally. Then we got these crunchy rollers. This is kind of like a rice cake, and this is apple cinnamon. And this whole package is 100 calories. So yeah, that's a good snack. Very organic puffed brown rice corn. Then we got, oh, I love these. These are sweet and salty Nature Valley bars. 160 calories for this. And it's, to me, like a chocolate bar. Like a candy bar. Not chocolate, but candy. Because it's just so sweet and salty. And this is my favorite. It's probably the most calories, too. Got 160 calories for this one bar. But it's so worth it. Then we got a Cliff bar it says Cliff Kid Z-bar iced oatmeal cookie. 12 whole grains in this bar, and it's at 150 calories. So this is quite yummy. There's a lot of snacks in here. So really try to get yourself one of these boxes. This is great. This is Off the Eaten Path. It's veggie crisps and 170 calories. And it says made with real veggies, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Non-GMO verified. I think these are good. I've had these before. I think I like them. They were pretty decent. And then we got Hearty Trail Mix. I have had this before, and it is really very good. And it comes in like different flavors, and it's all organic. And it also says 50% of the profits goes to charity. So that's awesome. That's a good company thing to do. And it's 137 calories for this. This is great for on the go. And the last one is by Boulder Canyon. They're kettle-style potato chips and hickory barbecue, and I am sure this is friggin' delicious at 220 calories for one bag. And it is also made with sunflower and safflower oils. So, on the healthy side. But, you've been a little high in sodium, 290 milligrams. All right, well, if you're going to eat chips, you're going to have sodium. So, quick recap. We got the chips. We got the veggie crisps, the organic trail mix, crunch rollers, back to nature, sunflower seeds, air cheesy puffs, Gouda, and 2 bars. Daily Goodie Box, you hit it out of the park, and thank you for sending me this box. I am going to give this to my family, and I'll probably have like maybe one of them. So that is the goodie box. Let's go back to painting some birds. So let's see what's going on here. I am going to let this dry for a few more minutes, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. The birdies seem to have dried off some. I'm just going to make this a little bit lighter over here, just to take some of the paint off. Now we're going to draw some legs and a beak. So I'm just taking a very fine paintbrush and I'm mixing it in my brown paint. You can use brown, you can use black, whatever you want. And I'm going to draw the beak and the legs. So it kind of looks like a beak is already starting over here, so I'm kind of going to just go out like that and put one there and put one here. And you know, as you start experimenting, you just figure out the placement. But I do know the legs should be facing towards the beak. So you draw a little leg, draw it towards the beak. Towards the beak. And that leg could be attached to a branch, which I'm just going to right now fill in with a little pencil because I don't want anything to run paint wise. And I'm just going to, oops, make a mistake, just splotch it with your finger and do it again. And I'm going to make little legs, little feet. And again, I'm still so new to doing these little stick birds that I'm still experimenting. This is only my 3rd attempt at doing it. So I'm the kind of person that likes to wing a lot of things. Like, all right, I'm going to do it. Let's go right in and do it. So feel free to do the same. Just get it down on paper. And you get your little birdies done. And then for the eye, I am going to put it kind of in placement with the beak. Now there's more precise ways probably to do an eye. A lot of videos I've watched show that you should maybe do it on a piece of tracing paper and then you can position where you like it. But right now I'm just showing you just like the very basics of doing your own birds, because there are a lot of things you can do. Okay, so I got my eyes, I got my beaks. They're kind of cute. Let's work on the tails a little bit. I think I can do better in the tail department. And I'm just going to mix some colors together. And start more of a defined tail along with a little wing. So there's my little wing. The tail I kind of want kind of splotchy and blotchy. Oh, I like that. I like those colors too. My wing I want a little bit more feathery. And if you don't like something, you just take, you know, a piece of paper towel and just blot it and it's gone. Again, this is just to have like some practice, because you can buy bird stamps, but I think it's more fun to draw your own. I really do. I'm going to let that bird marinate a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more red over here. It might turn a little muddy. I want it a little, kind of like a little blotchy. And then I see this thing sticking up here. I think it needs a little bit of hair too, in addition to a tail. Just a little bit. Now this bird right here, I need to work on its tail a little bit. Again, I put a little hair on it as well, but let's maybe have some more defined circles. And I probably should have grabbed a different brush, but we'll use this one for now. Maybe something with a little bit more of a finer point. I don't know what's going on there. Let me kind of get that out of the way. There we go. And I think it needs more of a defined wing. So let's get some color in there and make a little wing for it. So I'm going to let this dry. But as you can see, it's really not that difficult. And they come out so cute. Aren't they adorable? I don't know, I just love little birds. And like I said, I am not an artist. I am a total beginner watercolorist. Watercolorist, is that a word? Let this dry, and then I'm going to add a few accents with, I have some white gesso in here. Let it dry a little bit, and then I'm going to add the gesso, and we'll finish off the birds. I do want to tone this wing down just a little tad. Just a little tad. I'm going to help the drying process a little. There we go. And I think this tail might need a little bit more of color. It looks a little too plain for me. I'm going to add a slight bit of red in there with the green. Make it more fancy. Okay, so let this dry. Oh, I see one other thing I want to change. I want to make the eyeball just a little bit darker. Ah, I'm messing up the eye totally. Maybe I should have just left it alone. You know what, guys? I can't leave it alone. I'm going to add the white accent because I'm impatient. It's my nature. I'm impatient. Just a little white accent. If you had a pen, you can do it with a white pen as well. So this is just a very short tutorial on how to do your own cute birds. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, I am still a beginner in doing this, but I'm doing this to get my creativity flowing and experimenting, enjoying new things, and hopefully along the way getting better in the process and learning from some of my mistakes, because that's how we get better, is learning from our mistakes. So again, this is from Diane Anton Studios. She has a lot of videos on her channel. I am just a big admirer of her, so this is my attempt at doing her little bird tutorial. And definitely go visit her channel and check it out. And if I inspired you at all today in doing anything creative, I'd love a subscribe to my channel and comment below and tell me where you're from. I love talking to everybody that watches me. And I'm open for suggestions. I'm always open for suggestions. So that's today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.